Hello, I'm back again, and now I'm in the car. So the old ways. Somehow I feel I have more thoughts aligned when I'm in the car. Anyways, so thank you for watching my videos. In this video, we'll be talking about the regrets, which is a classical topic, and I'll try to provide my perspective on the regrets, what I think, and what I feel the regrets I had and how I thought about the regrets when I was making the decision about returning to India. But if you look at closely, all the decisions you make in your life would have some regrets here and there, right? So if you thought about it well and you want to deal with those regrets, if that ever happen, then I think it's all good. So we'll dive deep into this. So just want to add this message again. My motivation for making these videos is to just help people who wants to come back, those who are happy where they are. All the best and enjoy your life there. Wherever you are, there's nothing wrong in that. Wherever you find a peace, that's all where you should live, and whatever you want to call home, right? So regrets, right? So I thought a lot about the regrets and what if things, right? So I feel human mind, right? The way we operate, the way we think is we always miss things which we don't have right now, right? And we always regret, like you were in school sometime, now you miss that part and you feel sometime that, oh, that was too much of fun, like nostalgia, going back and doing those things. So this is exactly what the regret is. I feel that you want to go back in the time and want to change what happened, right? And you feel a little bit conscious or anxious when you're making the newer decision that would I have any regrets. So to be honest with you, you always will have some regrets, right? You take the decision and then you'll have some regrets that why you took this decision. Let it be anything in your life, or for some time not taking the decision and regretting why I didn't take the decision, right? So it's catch 22 if you look at closely. You will, either way you will have regrets. But now here's the thing, you need to figure out which regret will be worth dealing with and which regret you really don't want to have. So if there is something called regret minimization framework. I listened to Jeff Bezos sometime, and he mentioned this, that he focused on minimizing the regret in his life. So when you say minimizing the regrets in life, first of all, you need to find out what regrets would you have for that particular decision. So for example, you want to come back to India. Now the regrets would be why I came here. Am I giving a good future to my kids? Do my career is progressing? And all those sort of things, right? So you can list down all those regrets, right? And then the benefits, right? What benefits you're going to achieve by taking this decision. Now, you focus on the benefits, right? That these are the benefits when I come back or do what I wanted to do. But what happens is, like, we usually ignore the benefits, right? So we usually focus more on the regrets than benefits. That's how human mind works, right? And if you see, that's how we are tuned to, and if you can change that, there's nothing like it. But how many of us can change that? So those regrets which you have lined up here, right? That 1, 2, 3, 4. If you're ready to deal with those regrets in future, whatever happens, right? You are saying, okay, I don't like it. I'll try to change it. This, I regret it. But there are some of the regrets you really don't want to deal with. Like, for example, in my case, I really don't want to deal with the regret that I wanted to come back and now I cannot go back because of X reasons, right? That regret was such a big thing for me that I never want to deal with it, right? So those are the things, right? If you really don't want to deal with certain regrets, you should just take the decision which avoid those regrets. I hope I'm making sense. So this is exactly how I thought about it. And nobody is perfect. When you do this exercise, people say write out on the paper, take a paper, divide it into two halves, like draw a line in middle, and on the left side you write the regrets, on the right side you write the benefit of doing the things which you want to do, and in the next half you write not doing the things which you want to do and write the regrets and the benefits. Earlier I thought this is just a stupidity, when you write these things, does it really make sense? But what I found out, it's magical. When you do this exercise, actually you start thinking about it, right? And your thoughts get clear, right? And you are ready to deal with those regrets and ready to understand those benefits. And sometimes you find those benefits doesn't exist. Sometimes you find those regrets doesn't exist, right? So this is exactly what I end up doing it. And then there's the last thing about regrets. Like either way, as I said, right, you will have some regrets. So why not just do it and have the regrets? If those regrets, after taking a decision and moving to the next step, if those regrets are not that big and you're ready to deal with them as a family or as a person, as an individual, then just take it, right? And if it's clear in your mind that these are the regrets and these are the benefits, then you'll be able to convey to your family members and others and friends and everybody that I'm ready to deal with these regrets. What happened is, most of the people, it happened with me also, doesn't know the regrets, right? And they just think there will be some regrets, or somebody told them you will regret this, or somebody told like you will benefit this, right? And then end up not doing it because it's not clear in your mind. You don't do anything which is not clear to you. So, right, if it's very clear to you that these are the problems or these are the regrets I would have in future, and these are the things which I may like there, right, then you are pretty much clear and you're ready to deal with them, right? Whatever happens, right, it always happens, right? We give too much importance to decision making. That's good. But at the same time, if you give more importance to regret versus benefit, I think that will make your decision making much easier, right? So all in all, right, you lose something, you gain something. Like people who decide not to marry, or like, let's take an example, right, not decide marrying or not having a kids, right? A lot of people nowadays take decision not to have kids, right? Because of their reasoning that they wanted a different life. They want to be free in their life. They want to do certain things, which is perfectly fine. It's their own decision. But with that decision, it comes, right, that you will not have kids, right? And you will not enjoy that part of the life. When you don't have kids, you will not enjoy a certain part of your life. Like when I say enjoy, it's like it's for me, not necessarily for you or for the person who doesn't want to have kids, right? So you will miss that part. The part is basically how you will feel as a parent, right? How you enjoy with kids, like how the kids are, like how how it's like growing, like how the child grows and different stages of the life and all those sort of things. You'll miss out on that. But some people is like, okay, I'm good. Like I seen many Americans are like, we will just have a dog or a cat. And we used to laugh as an Indian when we went first time to America that, oh, they compare the kids with the dogs and cats. But if you look closely, they are very clear that they don't want to lose their independence. They want to live the life certain ways, and they're ready to deal with the regrets sometime, right? And eventually, if it happens that they realize, whatever decision we took, we should change it so that they probably can pursue and have kids. So this is just an example, right? Same thing happens every time in your life. You change a job. That's like if you're working at one place, you become very comfortable. And then once you change your job, you will feel like you get anxious that if I change job, the new company, what will happen, the work culture, this and that. Same thing applies there. You will have initially some problem. There will be some regrets. So it's always there. It's always there. And my suggestion is, don't worry about the regrets. Just list down them and look at them logically. Think about them and just go through them. Talk to your spouse or friends or family and see if those regrets you really want to take or you want to deal with them. Most of the time, 99.9% of the time, you'll be able to find out that those regrets which you have, you're ready to deal with them. You are ready to deal with them and you will be able to make the decision, right? So that's I wanted to cover because I talked to a few folks, right, from my YouTube channel, and I appreciate you reaching out to me, and I'm able to help anyone, right, in this direction. But at the same time, I feel a lot of people are worried about these regrets, right? Losing a green card, losing citizenship, path to the citizenship of America, losing this opportunity of great work-life balance, losing this opportunity of living in very peaceful neighborhood, no pollution and all those sort of things. But again, it comes with the cost, right? So all in all, I just want to give my perspective of how you can deal with this. Again, one thing doesn't fit all, everyone, but this is what I think. If you have any comments, any suggestions on this topic or some other topic, please, feel free to put the comment, reach out to me. I'll do my best to, help and answer. Thank you very much for your time. And again, enjoy wherever you are. Any decision you want to make will happen. Just be focused and think about it. Otherwise, enjoy. Thank you very much.